Hello there, my Capricorn collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, Capricorns, you got some beautiful energy around you. Make smart choices. 88 retrograde energy. Be mindful of the energies you're calling in. Say goodbye to the heartache. Heartbreak. Seeing something different now, looking at things different now, growing from the pain, growing from the loss, making smart choices. Oh my God. You had to go through some shit. That's for sure, Cappies. God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful Capricorn collective. Capricorn, look at that. Yeah, well, we got Leo energy and we got Aries energy right here. Take your fucking time with something. Take your time with something. What's the rush? What's the rush? This feels like you know, the fable of the lion with the thorn in its paws. So you need a little bit of recovery time. You need to allow yourself to just sort of recoup. Take time for yourself. Heal yourself. That's really more of a sign of strength than it is weakness, Capricorn. Right? So what have you got going on here? Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Lord, why do some of you, this feels like we're just writing out a karmic sort of contract. Be mindful of your associations right now. Especially when it comes to emotional connections. I think you noticed the red flags. You're definitely aware. Okay, the Seven of Cups, that's like you're aware. This is taking the time. Because that reminds me of the little things that truck drivers put, you know, when they're off on the side of the road. So people can see coming up on it. So you're aware. You're definitely being very mindful here. Queen of Swords energy with the Three of Pentacles. Fuck, take the time and enjoy yourself. I don't feel like you really have to do anything, Capricorns. Some of you just wait it out. Because you got the good energy right down here below you, this Ace of Cups, right? What covers all of that? The Hierophant energy. Oh, Cappy, there's like sort of strength in your silence. That's the whole fucking point here. You don't have to try too much. You don't have to try too hard. Some of you, that's kind of what you're paying attention to. I feel like you focused on the shadow work, Cappies. This does feel like a mirroring energy. So, but a positive. It's in a positive sort of energy. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Sweet Jesus, Cappies. Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Yeah. You're in such a good energy. This is like you're purifying yourself in a sense. Be sure to drink plenty of water. Stay hydrated. Some of y'all change your filters. You're looking at something differently. You're realizing it's a realization coming in that makes all the difference for you. You're staying away from, you're really staying away from sort of commitments. Especially when it comes to the emotional side of things. You got a lot. Some of you, it feels more like apology energy than anything else. Because Eight of Pentacles, Scorpio card, Ace of Pentacles. You got that proverbial ace up your sleeve, though. That's the thing. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Once you start loving yourself and you get out of the land of confusion and illusion here, and you really start focusing on the reality, yeah, that sort of helps you make smart decisions. But take your time with it. You don't have to rush. Feels like you just need to sit down, relax. Hierophant energy. Hierophant there at the Queen of Swords. I don't know if you've tapped into something that's kind of helped brought you clarity. You're focused. This is a focus that you're making. A lot of you with shitty partnerships and relationships. So whatever this kind of codependency energy is for you. Doesn't have to be a person. Some of you, this is just changing your life up. So whatever you've been focusing on, whatever you've been legit working through in your life, it makes a difference. But once you pull away from that Seven of Cups energy, someone else ain't feeling too hot. Because you're in that Two of Cups, kind of like the Lover's energy here. Babes, you're focusing on yourself, which makes all the fucking difference. This speaks to stinginess too. So some of y'all, cut that shit out. You don't need to keep giving and giving and giving. That feels work, love, life. Cappies, you guys are in such a great energy. It's like once you figure out the process in one area of your life, you're able to use it in other areas. So I don't know if you've gone to scripture, you got some sort of, you got a guidance system. You're paying attention to something. You're listening. There's like you made a point. You're severing the toxic connections. And some of you, it brings other areas of your life into perspective. Yeah. Cappies, you're going to be like the last person to invest in something. You're going to be like the last person to really do anything. That's sort of the energy. Cappies, people are waiting to see what the fuck you are going to do. So I think you got a lot of people looking up to you. You got a lot of people that are wondering. But with that wondering, why are they wondering? This is kind of, is this good? Is this bad? Whoever, whatever you step back from, cut the connection, this emotional connection, someone's trying to figure out. That brings that stagnation. Some of y'all, that brings that fucking stagnation. You just need to chill. Cappies, this is almost like your bargaining power in a sense. You know what I mean? Cappies, this is all in your sort of control. Whatever you can't control, you're controlling it. A lot of it is your response, your reaction, the Seven of Cups, stepping away from your emotions, thick skin. Because you got some damn Emperor and the Hierophant energy here. You got some damn good decisions to make. You got some important decisions to make. So you want to make sure you're in the right energy to do that. What's overall that Eight of Cups? Yeah, you're not afraid to get up and walk away from the negotiations and just go elsewhere. You're not given to anything that isn't worth your while at the end of the fucking day. So you're not in a chum type energy, right? Cappies, be mindful of someone trying to play you in this energy, because you're the one, Hierophant and the Emperor energy. You're the one, and walking away from the emotional connection actually brings you more of a reward in the end. It's that disconnect. So you need to not be afraid to just get up and fucking leave. Get up and walk away. Negotiations are over. This is not it. Nope. I don't like it. Three of Pentacles down there. Negotiating contracts. So, you're not a head over heels type person here, when it comes to emotional connection, some of you have probably realized you were getting played in a situation and you just stopped. You're in a good energy. That's the whole thing. You love yourself enough to make these smart choices because you're the one that's making these choices. Fuck the manipulation shit. You're not into that. Does it feel like a love reading? No. If there's love, if this is like a love reading, I don't think there's much love there. Some of you got out of something that could have turned very codependent really quick. Be mindful of catfishing energy. Because you're the Emperor and the Hierophant there. This is like very strong. You're in control right now. This is all about you, Cappies. You casting out what the fuck you don't need. Who you don't need. Work, love, life here. Some of you are saying no to partnerships and relationships. You always got to be able to sort of walk away. Because it feels like something is like non-negotiable. There's some sort of energy at play here. I don't know, some of y'all are dealing with someone who has a codependency, and maybe you've had enough. So you're like, I don't think so. It feels like you're saving yourself, Cappies, at the end of the fucking day, and you really should. Because you're the fucking catch. Oh, Cappies. Cappies, this just feels so fucking beautiful and smart. Your indifference. You know what the fuck you want. You're definitely very mindful of your contracts, the decisions that you make, Cappies. You're not being swayed by that sort of emotional connection. Especially some of you dealing with someone with a codependency issue. That could be the whole fucking point. Cappies, this is, you ain't got shit to lose if that situation ends, but someone else has a shit ton to lose if that situation ends. That's why they're worried about relationships and partnerships. You're going to choose to go on your own. You're choosing yourself. Because you're aware of the toxicity of a situation. You're well aware of it. Yeah, Cappies, you're not in some sort of fucked up illusion of a happily ever after. You know that that shit just isn't a reality. You know that. And you got to make some tough decisions. Cappies, I feel this is as much work related as maybe your life. You're focusing a lot on this Four of Wands. Make smart choices. Be mindful of your contracts. Because you're the one with the most to lose in this situation. Whatever the fuck you're dealing with, whoever the fuck you're dealing with, they are piss poor morally. There's an issue with them that you maybe for just kind of overlooked, but it's gotten to the point of being really fucked up. They're toxic as fuck. You've cut that out. You've cut that out. So this can encompass any area of your life. Friendships, relationships, partnerships, work, love, life. Cappies, once you're removed from the situation, someone else suffers. Is basically it. That speaks on that codependency, and everybody's wondering what the fuck you're going to do. But you don't have to do anything right now. You should always be willing to walk the fuck away from something that isn't to your betterment. Because you're holding that proverbial ace up your sleeve. You're the one that is the dependable one, and someone else is just shite. Okay? So you need to really pay attention to your contracts. Who you're dealing with, work, love, life. This almost feels like a fuck your feelings type energy. Oh, Cappies. That's a good energy.